Wow, good evening, Jackie here. It's been a while, or a few days, since I've been on live. So, how's everybody doing in isolation? This is probably the first Saturday that we're having a proper day of isolation for some of us, not for all of us, because some of us have to deal with the front line. So, how's everybody feeling? Really interested to know anybody that is online, what their takings on everything that's going on with this whole situation that we find ourselves in. I personally would like to share my thoughts, and it's quite interesting that I read something today, if I can remember, that a lot of places keep getting recording because the connection is not very good. I think there's a lot more people at home, which is the reason why the reception is not great. But I just thought I'd share with you. I read something today, if I can remember, about how places like Venice that were kind of going underwater are now the water's been beginning to dry up, and certain animals that we normally don't see at this time are beginning to surface. And it was an interesting take in that who are the people? Who are the viruses? Is it ourselves? By us being indoors and not polluting the environment, are we giving the planet time to heal? And I'm beginning to kind of believe that. Hi, Taby. Let me wave to you. That this time, there's a reason this has happened. I think we've all been going around for years thinking that we own this planet, that everything is up to us. And we've kind of lost our way. All of us have lost our way. And the planet has said, you know what? The universe has said, you know what? It's not about us anymore. We've lost control. It's taken back control. And unfortunately, there are casualties in this. But that's what I believe has happened. Hi, Holly. How are you? I hope you're well where you are. Oh, big hugs to you too. Honestly, massive, massive hugs. And, as I was saying, I genuinely think that the planet is telling us something, and we should all really listen to what it's telling us. All of us have been quite selfish, and this is the result of it. It's taken it back. It's taken that control back. And now we don't know what's going to happen from hour to hour. Because before, when we did know, we weren't really, I don't think we were grateful for what we had. I don't think we were thankful. And it's now beginning to say, do you know what? If I take away some of these things that you've got, the freedom, you can't put money. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter how much money Bank of England decides to print. It's not going to be about the money anymore. It doesn't matter how much money, because this virus is affecting all of us, regardless of your race, regardless of your gender, regardless of your wealth, regardless of whether you're a celebrity. Hi, Inda. It doesn't care. It's affecting every single one of us. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the infections. Hope you get well soon. It's not discriminating on any of us. Any one of us could be affected, regardless of age, regardless of all of these things. Hey, so this is telling us something, that we all need to sit back and really reflect on what we're doing with ourselves. What are we doing with our lives? What are we doing to this planet? And it's telling us that, it's sending us a message. And when I think about all these people that are out there stockpiling and, shopping for the year or shopping for 6 months, this is exactly the reason why we are where we are. We have to remember that this could be reversed at any time. But it is up to us to make a difference. It is up to us to do something different and not continue to be selfish. And when you're going into that shop, think about all the people that are not able to go into the shop, that are not able to be as fast as we are, that maybe don't even have the money to be able to stockpile. So should they be disadvantaged because they can't? So why are we buying more than we need? And this is what it's about. It's about us feeling that we have the right to take all the time. So we really need to listen to the lessons that the planet, the universe is telling us, Because the minute that we all get it, we will start seeing positive results. I truly believe that. And I would also like to take a really big shout out all the healthcare staff. Can you imagine? Doctors, carers, nurses. They are at the front line, infected or not infected. They have to be there treating all of us. So they can't isolate. They're out there in the front line working hard at it. You know, I'm sure most of you guys saw the video from that nurse who's been on a 48-hour shift. Do you know what that means? Do you understand what that means? 48 hours shift on her feet, critical nurse. And all she wanted to do after her shift was to go and buy some fruit and veg. And she couldn't. I mean, again, down to our own selfishness. So can everybody please just think, just reflect. Let it not be a waste why we are in this predicament. There's a reason why these things are happening. It's not because of whether all these stories I hear, whether somebody ate a bat, or it's not about that. It's way gone. It's way beyond that. It goes deeper than that. There is a reason why we are where we are. And if we don't get that, we will not get out of this. And it takes all of us. It's not just one or two. All of us have to get it. Because when we do get out of this, we will appreciate the simplest of things. Being able to just leave our houses when we like. Being able to go to the shop and buy milk, bread, cheese, basic things. Being able to go to the gym. Being able to go to the GP. Being able to visit our friends. Simple things that we are not able to do now. We will be able to appreciate them. And hopefully this will be a reminder when we get out of this. A reminder of when we feel like we can take all the time. What are the consequences of taking? Because if we don't understand this, if we don't learn this lesson, then trust me, it will happen again. And so this is a lesson. It's not me preaching, because all of us, I'm guilty of it as well. We're all guilty of this. We've got to do something different. We've got to, do something for our children, our children's children. Because just like that, the planet is telling us. I have to put this so I can see. Hi, Nancy. Everything could be wiped out. This is it's scary, right? Sorry about that. It was a phone call coming in, even though I did do not disturb. Just like that, we can all go. And just like that, we can lose it all. In the blink of an eye, the world could just end. And we don't actually think that's possible, but trust me, it is very, very possible. And this is what it's telling us. That if we don't start to appreciate what we've got, what we have, we will lose it. Just like when we have our children, when they do something wrong and you take that toy away from them to say, do you know what? I want you to remember the consequences of your actions. Well, this is what the universe is telling all of us now. That you've had it all. You didn't appreciate you had it all. So guess what? I'm going to take it back from you. Until we all, every single one of us, appreciates what we have. And be more grateful for what we have. So, whilst we're doing all of this, don't just sit at home and procrastinate and, moan about, oh, this is so terrible. Really reflect on what can you do different. What are you going to learn from this? You're going to reconnect with your family. You're going to reconnect with friends that maybe you haven't spoken to in a while. Pick up that phone. Go on FaceTime. We've got the technology. Imagine those days before where they didn't have the technology. We've got all the technology. Phones, FaceTime, WhatsApp, Skype, Zoom, Hello Chat. There's all kinds of technology out there. Make the most of it and reconnect with people that maybe you've been rushing around. Now you've got all the time of the world. You're not rushing anywhere. Hi, John. How are you? How are the kids? I hope the kids are safe. So we're not rushing anywhere. So we've got the time now. So use it wisely. Please, it's all I ask is really use it wisely and let every single one of us remember why we are here and not blame the next person because you did that or he did that or she did that. We all did this collectively. And think about our people that are healthcare staff that are on the front line. Think of the people that have lost jobs as a result of this. Think of the people that have lost businesses as a result of this. Yeah, yes, exactly as Inda says. We're not rushing anywhere. Fridge, bathroom, here and there. Yeah, because you're not out there. But the frontline staff, guess what? They are still rushing. Their jobs don't end, and their jobs will not end until they're sick. They have to carry on looking after us. So please, let's really appreciate them. Let's appreciate all the government. I know people might be giving them a stick, but the truth is, nobody knows what to do. There is no right answer. It's literally trial and error. Yeah, a bit crazy, I know. Yeah, I'm glad you're all well. It is crazy times. But like I've been saying, we've all got to learn from this. Let this not go to waste. Let us all be more appreciative after this. And we will see the benefit. And I know we can't see it now because unfortunately there are casualties and we are losing people from this. But unfortunately that's the only way that we will all learn from this. There has to be something. There has to be something. Hugs to you, definitely. There has to be something that we're going to get out of this positive. And what are you guys doing whilst you're home? Please try and be active. I know it's hard because you can't go to the gym, but there's so many things you can do at home. If you listen to one of my videos, health is wealth. It's still the same. We still need to be healthy. As you're not going to be as mobile, so think about what you're eating. You can't eat the same as before. Yes, you can go out walking, painting walls. Yeah. Whatever it takes, be active. Yeah, be active. And, I don't know, I had to go out today and I've come back and, I feel like crying when I look at how the streets are empty. And I just think, gosh, the simpler things of just having to walk out, even to go to church on Sunday, we're not able to. We have to do that online. But aren't we lucky that we are even able to do that? In some countries, they don't have the kind of technology that we have or the networks that we have. They can't even do that. So imagine that. So it's just spare a thought when you're thinking, oh gosh, I'm so miserable being at home. Just spare a thought for the people that don't have the facilities that we have. Don't have even the food that we have. Let's spare a thought for those. And think about others out there and not just ourselves. And trust me, if we all begin to think that way, if we all begin to think positive, if we all begin to think and have a little bit more gratitude, we will get out of this. We will be able to get out of this much quicker, but it has to be collective. We have to be positive together. We have to, that shift to happen is not going to be an individual thing. It's not going to be easy, I know that. I'm not under any illusion that it's going to be a miracle. But I truly believe that we can make that difference if we all work at it together and be a lot more grateful for what we have and not think about what we don't have. So that's me for today. I just thought this is what's been burning inside of me for the past few days when I've been looking around thinking, gosh, we caused this. It's not anybody else. It's not the Chinese. We collectively caused this. And we can turn it around. We can do it. So I do hope that you've taken something away from what I've said and, really sit back and reflect on what you can do different. Oh, I must add as well, another thing really close to my heart is blood donation. Even more so, we need more blood donors. There's already a shortage. But I know a lot of people that have had appointments and cancelled them. Please just remember, we need donors even more so now. And so if you really don't have to go anywhere, if there's one place that you can go to, please visit a donor centre because they will still be open. I personally, because I've just come back from India, I have to wait 4 weeks. So I've already got it in my calendar, the date of when my next donation is going to be. I've actually tried calling them to see if there was any way that they would do it because of desperation, but unfortunately I still have to wait another 3 weeks. So if you can, if it's something that again you hadn't really thought about, go to blood.co.uk and it will tell you where's your nearest donor centre, where to go, and they will space you out. Remember, it's almost like being in a hospital environment. They'll be wearing masks and all the PPE. If you can go to the shop and expose yourself, you can go to a blood donation centre, and at least you'll be doing something good. Because I think the more we all do good for other people, the more we're going to build this sort of goodness bank, should I say, to get us out of this mess that we're in. So I wanted to leave you all with that thought. Think about one good thing that you can do, and that would be an amazing thing to do and help so many people. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you. I hope to come and see you guys soon in Yorkshire when all of this is over. I hope look after Mum. I hope she's doing all right there. So I'm going to stop preaching, and I hope you can all listen to what I'm saying and really think about it. I would love for somebody to send me a message and say, I hadn't really thought about doing blood donations and now I'm going to do it. Please have a look. Go and have a look on the website and see if you can meet the criteria. Even if you're not able to if you find out you get there and you're not able to, the thought of you even wanting to do it is enough. It's something. Because there's still loads of children, adults, that, it's not because of coronavirus that their conditions have changed. They still have the same conditions. Hi, Ione. How are you? They still need blood donations, even more so now. So anything anybody can do to help really, really would be appreciative. So that's me done for today. Oh, I thought I better add, in case I'm not on tomorrow, for all you mothers out there, tomorrow is Mother's Day. I know some people say Mother's Day is cancelled, but it can't be cancelled. The fact that you're not going to a restaurant doesn't mean that it's cancelled. We can still, it's not about going to a restaurant. It's not necessarily about cooking food. It's all about us being together and appreciating that, what mothers do. So happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And have a great day in case I don't get to log in tomorrow or do a Facebook Live tomorrow. Have a lovely day. And let's be strong. Yeah, we need the strength together. Strength in numbers, as they say. Let's do this. We can do this. Yeah, let's do this. We can. So have a lovely evening and have a great day tomorrow. But you never know, I might be able to sign in. But have a lovely day tomorrow and take care, everyone. Stay healthy. Stay hydrated. Just be positive. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Hi, Adele. I'm just about to sign out. But yes, everyone, please be careful. Be safe. Be healthy. And think about all the things that I've said. I know I've covered quite a lot today, rambling on. But I really just felt that it was necessary for me to, I don't know, not everybody might agree with what I said, but this was my point of view. And I do believe that if we are all, we're in this together. So if we can all be positive and really sit and reflect and take stock, I think things can change. So have a good evening and have a great day, mothers. And I shall see you all soon. Bye.